You got to try this.
The last time I was here, not the last time, 2 times ago, you actually sent me to Crash.
Yeah,
And,
my man Crash. Shout
yeah.
out to Crash at the Float Lab.
Yeah, and he, I thought I'd be in there for an hour. It turns out I was in there for a couple. And when I came out, I'm like, dude, I was waiting for the knock. He's just like, oh, no, man, let's just let you stay in there. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm looking at the time going,
Crash is like a legit hippie.
Oh, yeah, he's great.
He's great. He's the mad scientist behind Float Lab.
Yeah.
That's why those things are so well engineered. When I met him, I was like, what? I was like, because tanks before that, when I first got a tank in like 2002, somewhere around then, 2002, 2003, and it was great, but it was like it would break. Things would go wrong. It flooded my basement. It was like there was disasters. It wasn't. And then my friend who was a tank technician. There's actually tank technicians. He said, "Listen, you got to check out this guy in Venice. So some mad scientist down there in Venice was just making these super over-engineered float tanks." And he goes, "They look like walk-in meat lockers."
Right.
I was like, what? And then
So
he
you had a
showed me.
pod? You had like a pod installed?
I had it was a very good tank. It's just that it wasn't as well constructed. It also wasn't nearly as expensive. It just
He went the distance.
He went the
for it,
distance,
yeah.
and he still keeps coming over here. I've got to change things. We're upgrading. We're doing. He's like he's always
Good for him, man.
Always
He's trying to enhance the experience for everyone. I mean,
yeah,
why
he's
not?
always trying to make it better. He's the front of the line. And when I first started working with him, like when I first started having him on the podcast and I hired him to build me a tank and all that jazz, like there was no tanks. It was real rare that you'd find tank centers. Now they're fucking everywhere, man. They're everywhere.
Well, I'll say this: the experience I had in his tank versus the one that there's a local place from where I'm from was hands down a different experience because he really isolates you there. Whereas this was like a pod that they bought and installed in a room. I mean, it was a great place.
Well, his is super insulated, so there's no fucking noise getting in that thing.
And he gave me the tour, the whole backstage tour.
Yeah.
I was all back there checking shit out. I was like,
It's
wow,
wild,
man,
right?
He's got a serious complex there.
It's hard to appreciate, but when he first started making tanks like that, which, like, again, I think I bought one of his tanks in 2005, I think, somewhere around then. Dude, there was no one making anything like that. He's making these super high-end, crazy fucking double wall insulated tanks, and you get in there, it's just nothing.
Yeah,
just nothing. And you just
you sort of get swallowed into the nowhere.
You just get taken into the and it's a good place to think about the subject.